Hey everybody, Austin back again, continuing our Sega Master System Let's Play Marathon. And as you can see, we've got Rescue Mission, which is a light gun shooter. And if you watched my previous two light gun Let's Play videos, you knew I was doing this video. And if you watch those videos, you know that I have said this is definitely the best of those light gun shooters I have covered in those last two videos. This is kind of like Gangster Town, a really fun light gun shooter. It's got a lot more to it than marksman shooting and trap shooting or Safari Hunt. Which, both those games in my previous two videos were just kind of, I mean, they're okay, but they're definitely not the light gun shooters I'm going to recommend when I recommend light gun shooters for a Master System. I recommend Gangster Town and Rescue Mission. Rescue Mission's a pretty solid game. So, let me go ahead and get into the game. You've got a really basic goal. It is, essentially, we'll go with, normal. I just shot my guy. It's a really basic goal. You've got, your characters on essentially these mine carts in a way, and, you have to basically ride along, the track and rescue, well, just prisoners of war and guys like that, guys that are hurt and whatnot. And you have to essentially, me anyway, I'm sort of like up in the air or something like that, I'm assuming. And I have to basically protect the guy that's on the track, trying to rescue these people. So I'm shooting all these enemies, I'm shooting actual hazards on the track, like there's mines and bombs on the track itself. And one thing that's really cool is that the character just kind of like chugs his way along on his own, but you can actually shoot your own character to stop him, and shooting him doesn't do any damage as far as I'm aware. And that's pretty cool. It's a really neat little concept, and you'll kind of see how the game works as we get into it. That was the little story segment here. Now you've got 3 lives essentially and 3 characters. That's how the game operates. And so yeah, we're basically in the game now, and it's just constant streams of enemies, and it's going to be like this the entire time we play. Every time you rescue a comrade, it looks like sometimes they drop power-ups. The power-ups do different things. Some power-ups will clear out all the enemies on screen, which was the one I just got, actually. Which, ironically, it looked like a health pack, and it cleared everything on screen. There was a mine I just destroyed on the track. So got that, destroyed all the enemies on screen, even though there was only one guy on the screen at the time. There's a mine, again, down there in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. I'm sort of just trying to explain how the game works. And hitting that health pack destroyed it. For some reason, I don't really understand why they used the health pack as the clear-all on-screen power-up. But that's what it does, so that's what it does. There's another one. And I want to say if you shoot the comrades that need help, I think you kill them. So you definitely don't want to shoot them. They keep dropping the health one. I thought they're supposed to drop other power-ups as well. These guys that you're shooting, the enemies, there's different colors of them. And at the end of each stage, they rack up the amount of enemies that you've shot. And you get a lot of points for destroying enemies in this game. So you kind of want to shoot as many as you can. Like if I really wanted to, I could just keep shooting my own guy, which kind of makes him dizzy, as you can see. And I can just keep shooting oncoming enemies to get more points at the end of the stage. That's one tactic as well, if you want to rack up some more points. Oh, that was close. Looks like I have a helmet up top. I don't know, I mean, that was the first power-up I got. I don't know if that, allows me to absorb a hit from an enemy or something like that, because the enemies will start shooting projectiles, and we saw one enemy do that already right there at the end, and I got hit. So we're in round 2. I'm not sure how many levels are in this game. I've never beaten this game. It's a tough game. Oh, there was a balloon bomb? Seriously, dude? I just got killed. So that's my first life. Oh, I think that was the red guy dropped that. I think he shot the red shot up in the air, and it just sort of came down as this balloon bomb. Really interesting. I don't think I've seen that before. Or if I haven't gotten hit by it. So we're on level 2, and as you can see, it's already getting a little more chaotic. The enemies are coming out a lot faster now. And it's just going to keep up like this. I mean, the game just gets harder and harder and harder. It's just a constant stream of enemies over and over and over and over again. Like I said, I think it's a really fun game. It's definitely better than the last couple of light gun shooters I covered. Not as good as Gangster Town, in my opinion. In my opinion, Gangster Town is just an awesome game. It's not long, but it's going to wear out your arm. You're going to need to build a little bit of endurance to play Gangster Town. Rescue Mission just seems like you need to have way too much endurance, if you know what I mean. I mean, these levels are it's just constant. And, oh shoot, I just shot my guy. Oh, sorry dude. I didn't mean to do that. That sucks. That was a power-up I potentially missed as well. Although the power-ups haven't been that great so far, so it's just been screen-clearing bombs, essentially. Now, I'm not sure what that bomb does that I got from my guy. I have no idea what it does, to be honest with you. Either way, we just beat the stage. 1 damage. I'm guessing that means one of my guys got lost. Or, I'm sorry, not lost. I lost one of my guys because I killed him. Now, I want to say, when enemies toss, like, bazooka rounds out at you, you do die from the blast damage that occurs. So, you need to make sure that if you're shooting their bullets, you don't shoot them too close to you. Otherwise, the splash damage will kill you. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. It's been about a month since I played this game. This was one of the first games I picked up when I got my Master System about a month to a month and a half ago. Maybe a little bit longer, maybe 2 months ago now. I think it's been... Oh, man, I just killed him. Shoot. I didn't mean to do that. That sucks. But, yeah, this was one of the first games I got with my system, and so I played it for a few nights when I first got it. This was a game I actually had back in the day, in the 90s, late 90s, actually, when I sort of rediscovered the Master System. Damn, got hit. That was my fault. But yeah, this was one of those games I played when I sort of rediscovered the Master System in the late 90s, and I started building up a nice Master System collection. And so I played this one quite a bit back then, and it's been good to be able to play it again. It's like I said, it's a pretty fun game. It's tough, it's challenging, and I haven't beaten it yet. I don't know how close I've gotten either. I just don't know how many stages there are in the game. So if you've happened to complete this game before, let me know how many levels are in the game. And I'd definitely like to know that. I'm gonna reach my arm out, so it's just a hair easier to hit these guys. Or theoretically it should be easier. One of my only complaints with the game is that I wish there was more that you could destroy, like, on the backgrounds. I mean, it's just the enemies. You've got all these things you can shoot. Like, you've got houses and huts and wells and stuff like that, but there's not really anything else you can do. It makes a sound if you try to hit the well, but that's it. You can't actually, like, bust blocks off of it, or you can't actually destroy the huts completely, which I find interesting. So I wish there was definitely a little more background interaction. That would have been cool. That's another thing that Gangster Town did that other light gun shooters in the Master System did not do, is Gangster Town had background interaction. So, I mean, if you're on the streets, you could bust down every window. You could actually destroy a bar sign, and it would just fall down and flatten an enemy, which was cool. When you're inside a bar, you could actually shoot, you know, the glasses and stuff like that that are sitting on the bar shelf. And when you're on the music stage, you can actually poke holes into, like, the drum sets and you can shoot the lights out on the top of the stage, which is cool. Like, I wish they had something like that on this game. That would be really cool. In Gangster Town, hitting those distractions was usually a bad thing in terms of, like, you know, it would lower your accuracy and thus your chances of regenerating your health when you beat the stage. But it was just, I like having that extra element of just flexibility, the option to kind of just do whatever I want when I play the game. Like, you know, when I play this game in this session, I want to see how many liquor bottles I can take out in the, you know, the bar stage and stuff like that. I like it when games do that. I mean, I like it when games allow me to just sort of goof off. And that's what makes some games stand the test of time better than others, I think. That really applies to a lot of different genres and not just, you know, light gun shooters and whatever. A game with options is usually better than a game with no options, you know? You're not forced to play in a very specific manner all the time, you know? Being able to goof off definitely has its merits. So, this is my last life, and, you know, we're just going to give this Let's Play one shot. This is not going to be... I'm not going to keep continuing over and over. I don't even know if you get continues in this game. Oh, shoot, man. Right as I said that, I died. And that's it. Game over. That's it, guys. So, I think I jinxed myself on that one. I wasn't paying attention, and I didn't see that bullet coming right at me. I don't know what the power-ups do in this game, though. Let me... Ugh. No! Apparently my copy does not have the instruction manual. So I open up the box, no manual. I was going to read what the power-ups do, but I can't do that. So I have no idea what the power-ups do, guys. If you've played this game before, let me know what they do. I noticed there, right as I died, I had a fire extinguisher. And I have no idea how to activate the power-ups, if you can activate them. I've noticed I had a helmet at the beginning of the game. I had a fire extinguisher at the end of the game. I want to say I had this missile, or this, like, cannon thing shot, that cannon shell on the prior stage. I had something that looked like a, I don't even know how to describe it. I've had multiple power-ups and items in my inventory, so to say, but I have no idea how to activate them. Maybe, actually, let me try something real quick. Let's get into the game. Skip through that. Okay, so kill some dudes, kill some dudes, kill some dudes, kill some dudes. We've killed some dudes. Lots of dudes dead. Dudes keep coming. Dude drops a helmet. Let me pause the game. Ugh. Okay, so pausing doesn't do anything in this game. I was hoping maybe if you went down and you hit pause, kind of like in Alex Kidd in Miracle World, it would take you to like an option screen with power-ups and you could select the power-up that you can use or something like that. But apparently not. So it was worth a try though. So let's reset that bad boy. There we go. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I didn't get as far as I hoped I would. But to be honest, I don't know if I've gotten much farther than that before. And again, I don't know how many stages are in this game. I don't know if we were towards the end already. Gangster Town, for instance, only has like 6 or 7 levels. So it's very possible that this one only has a small amount of stages like that game. But it is a pretty cool game. I enjoy it. Again, I definitely like it a lot more than the marksman shooting and safari hunt that we've played in the last 2 episodes. But if you track down a Master System and you want some light gun action, I do recommend trying this one out. It's not a very expensive game either. It's like, in the United States, it's a couple of dollars to get a cartridge-only copy, and a complete copy might run you like $5 or $6, $7 maybe. It's not expensive, so it's definitely a good game to pick up if you're collecting. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. We are done with the light gun shooters for now. I might be able to squeeze in one more light gun shooter, but I can't make any guarantees. I already have a sort of a finite set playlist, if you will, for the rest of the videos of this month. And they're all going to be basic D-pad controller games and more action-oriented games as well. So, but stay tuned for those starting in the next day or two. And until then, guys, well, I'll catch you later. Take care.